saved by that sword. Hey everybody, it's Zen. Hey everybody, welcome. Long time no see, Zan here. Glad you're here with me today. So, I'll get out of the way real quick. I haven't made a video in 7 or 8 months. It's been a while, and I've been busy with things. Ideas are hard. But you know what? This is something I wanted to do. I did a Let's Play last year on April Fool's. It's kind of a gag, and you know what? It was actually a lot of fun. So, here I am, ready to have more fun with you guys. The only difference is I don't have Phil. Sadly, Phil passed away early. No, he didn't die. He's still alive. He's just not here right now. He's not here right now. Maybe he'll be here next time. Who knows? Today is just me, though. And for the purposes of today, I thought we'd play Star Fox 64. Because, I don't know if you were aware, but the brand new Star Fox 0, is coming out today. So, since it's kind of a reimagining, I thought we'd go back in time to one of my all-time favorites. And if anything, it's definitely one of my all-time most, I don't know, impactful. This was huge, this game. Oh man, can't even tell you. I'm gonna be quiet for just a second for the All-State guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy, he was also the president in 24, I think. Yeah, this is him. You didn't know that, did you? No, I'm lying again. I don't know who this is. But you know, I always liked the timbre of his voice. That always had a very rich sound to it. And I'm like, you actually sound like a voice actor. Which, at the time, back in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, wasn't really a thing. Video game voice acting was sort of a joke for the most part. But that's a whole nother topic. But it's true. But this guy definitely was one of the exceptions. So good job, All-State guy impersonator. Alright, I didn't even read all this. But you know what? I know it. I've lived it many, many times. Here we go. We're getting right into it. Pepper's gonna say something. Ain't got time for that. Pepper tries to throw me some shade. He's all like, "It's about time. I'll do my best." Like, yeah, shut up, old man. Let me do what I'm doing. Now, pretty much every little line of dialogue in this game lives in my heart in some capacity. So, emo. Now, even when I was in 1997, I always thought that these shots of the fighter pilots, they all looked like they were just heads sitting in a bathtub full of water. And it made me want to take a bathtub in an airplane. And I mean like a very small airplane, not like a big 747 private jet airplane, but I'm talking about a little fighter plane. Just flying through, go for a nighttime candlelit bathtub in the sky with stars above. Sounds very relaxing. Anyway, so yeah, this is the game of the day because Star Fox 0 is supposed to be coming out today. And by supposed to, I mean it is out. They wouldn't mess that up. And I don't know. I mean, did you see the water right there? The water had reflections, guys. This is the Nintendo 64. What the fuck? That's amazing. This game changer right here. I'm driving a little drunk. And you know what, though? It's okay. I haven't actually played this game in 4.5 years? Yeah, I think about 4.5 years. The last time was the Star Fox 64 3D remake on the 3DS. And I'm actually kind of kicking ass, I gotta say. Considering, but this game is so much a part of me. I don't know if I could ever be awful at it. However, I am that number, my score on the top left area there, 65 right now. I know that I'm the goal for this level. You're supposed to get to, oh shit, Falco, no. All right, that was close. I need to get that number to 150. That's the goal for this number, to get the medal. And I don't know if I'm gonna hit that. That being said, I'm still doing really well. I just don't know if I'm gonna hit that. Oh, also for the purposes of this playthrough, since I may never be playing this again on the internet, we are going to be going, sticking to the left planets on the map. Those are considered harder, because, come on, it's me. So for this level, what that means is it means flying through all those archways I just flew through. So that way Falco could notice the giant fucking spacecraft flying through the air. And Fox could be like, "What, Falco? How did you see that?" It was enormous. Couldn't miss it. So going this way will take us down the left course, which are believed to be the harder levels. And I think... No, I don't think I did it. Alright, I'm going to try and show off right now. This is the one. This is where you show off. Let's see if I can leave it. And go! Yeah! Everybody would always try and do that. And a lot of times I would screw it up. And if you were playing on expert mode, you would lose your wings. Those wings were like styrofoam. Now, one thing I really appreciated about the 3DS remake was they knew how much every last line of dialogue in this game meant to gamers that grew up with this game. And I can only imagine that they re-recorded every line of audio because... like, you can't hear what they're saying. It's so compressed. But when they re-recorded it, everyone gave very similar line reads, so that only the most avid of Star Fox fans would be able to tell that, hey, that's not what it used to be. Or I mean, that is, yeah, know what I said the first time. Dang, I was like 10 hit points short. So close to getting that medal. It's alright though, we're going to Sector Y. We're heading out. All aircraft report. You did it! I was worried for a moment. You're becoming more like your father. Are you fine, Falco? I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox? Yeah, I'm good, Falco. Thanks for checking in with me. I love how hard they try to make Falco look like this, like, badass that's all brooding, but he still cares. And so they try to make that show through in a single line of dialogue. Because it's an N64 game and we don't have time for such things. So he's like, I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox? So they're showing he doesn't give a fuck, but that he also gives a fuck. A truly complex character. Now this level was a little tricky when you were trying to, navigate and figure out which way to go. The internet wasn't really a thing yet. Yes, it existed, but there wasn't a whole lot you could do with it. Especially for those of you with dial-up connections, it took a good couple minutes to load a single page of text. So, that being said, figuring out what you needed to do in this level to go left afterwards was really confusing because there was no definitive obstacle that you needed to follow in the level like you did the first one. You just needed to get over 100 hit points, which you kind of need to be trying to do. It didn't really just accidentally happen unless you played it a lot. And if it did accidentally happen, you didn't know why it happened. So that being said, it was a good thing that I had a guy that lived on my street that knew a lot about what he was talking about. I don't know how he did it. I think he might have had his subscription to Nintendo Power. I don't know what. Now, speaking of Nintendo Power, I gotta tell you how big of a cultural impact this game had. This was, like, huge. Back again to talking about the internet and how it wasn't really a thing yet. When this game came out, or right before it came out, Nintendo Power, they sent out a VHS, okay? Now, for you little young whippersnappers out there, VHS, a cassette tape, that thing that came before DVDs, they sent one in the mail, Nintendo Power did, to every subscriber. And the subscriber was this fantastically awful little promotional video. It was about 10 minutes long, and it had a story and everything. It was so much fun. And I'll tell you, it actually largely influenced the videos that I've been making now for almost 5 years. It was so much fun, and it was so stupid, and it did what it needed to do. I hope those guys that were responsible for producing that got, like, money. And I don't mean just, like, their paycheck. I hope they got a raise. Because those guys did a great thing, and I believe I lost my VHS copy of it. I still have the VHS they sent out for Banjo-Kazooie, but that video wasn't nearly as good. It was all about the Star Fox one. But I am glad to say that they did some good Samaritan out there. They put the Star Fox promotional video on the air. And by on the air, I mean they put it on YouTube. So I'm going to see if I can find that video, if it still exists. And if it is, I'm going to post it in the description below. And you should watch it and feel warm and fuzzy knowing that these guys probably had a budget of like $20 to make this. And they did something very special. Now, the other thing that made this such a huge cultural impact of a game, this introduced the Rumble Pack. And the video was very sure, the promotional video was very sure to make sure that everybody knew that about the Rumble Pack. Now, the Rumble Pack is something we all take for granted today. The Rumble Pack was a separate little peripheral that you would put into the memory card slot on your controller, and it made the controller vibrate. It was amazing. Never before had mainstream gaming seen anything like this. So like nowadays, DualShock 4 and the Xbox and the Wii U, and everything vibrates. But it all started with the N64 and the Rumble Pack. And the Rumble Pack started with this game. And then, yeah, there were a lot of other games that used the Rumble Pack after. It had compatibility. But this game actually came bundled with the Rumble Pack. And I'm not talking about any kind of special edition. No. Every copy of this game came with a Rumble Pack. It was that groundbreaking. I still have my Rumble Pack to this day. All right, now I'm going to be quiet for Scrooge McDuck. I don't know. I know he's a monkey now, but when you're a kid and everything, it looks like he's yellow and it looks like he has a beak. And I think that's a Scottish accent. I don't know. Sometimes he sounds Scottish, and so I was always like, it's Scrooge McDuck wearing a Super Mario hat. And he's here to protect his #1 dime. Now, something I never understood all these years was the boss icons there. In the bottom left corner, it's like our R-Wings, those make sense. Those look like the ships we're flying in. But every boss was always just this like oblong-shaped yellow thing with a couple of black dots. Wait a minute. That's a B. You guys, I went 19 years never realizing why that was shaped the way it is. That's a B. It's a freaking letter B for boss. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Bye, Scrooge. I'll say bye to Huey, Dewey, and Louie for you. Sick burn. Did I even hit the right? I think I hit the bonus. Let's see what we got. Yes, I did. We're heading to Aquas.
There you go. Your skills have improved.
I'm good for something, not for keeping you alive though, Falco. You're about to die. Luckily though, in Aquas, nobody else is going to be there. Just me. I'll give you all time to recuperate. Alright everyone, we're heading to Aquas. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.